Hi guys, I'm super excited. We have another special guest on my channel this week. It is Reagan from Reagan Heart. She was formerly Indie Beau, and I know you guys are probably familiar with her already because she is another green beauty blogger in the space. And we've done a collaboration before together, which was really fun, and we hang out in real life, so we decided let's do another collaboration.
Yeah, exactly.
And we actually have a video up on her channel, but you will notice a slight difference because we had to refilm this one. Poor Reagan.
No worries.
Her head was cut out of most of the video we filmed for my channel, so it was mainly just like her voice coming in from off screen or like a little sliver of her face. And I thought that you guys deserved more than that, and she deserved more than that.
Thanks.
So yeah, she was very sweet, and she, oh god, it's happening again. Come this way, come this way. But yeah, so we have to refilm, and we were just talking about it's always kind of a bummer when you have to refilm because it just, it doesn't feel the same. Like usually the first take is the best take. But we're going to be talking to you about Holy Grail products anyway. You guys are probably sick of my intro. This is a very long intro. I'm not sure why. But yeah.
It happens. It happens to all of us.
It's also Friday, so we're like ready for the weekend. But anyway, we're talking about Holy Grail products here on my channel. And then if you guys want to see how we actually use them, and if you want to hear some answers to a Q&A, so questions that you guys sent in, then head over to Reagan's channel. I'll have the link down in the description box. You guys can check that out after. But yeah, we have some of our like Holy Grail products in our lap right now. And why don't we just like dive in? Do you want to do the honors of starting?
Sure. Okay, so this is my favorite foundation. This is the old packaging. It's the Vapor Organic Beauty Atmosphere Soft Focus Foundation. This is my 4th bottle.
Oh my gosh. That's insane.
Yeah, so I've used tons of this. I love this. My skin loves it. You can build it up if you use your fingers to apply it.
I was gonna ask, do you apply it with a sponge, brush, or fingers?
I do fingers now. I've done all ways, but I find that doing it with my fingers, I get a fuller coverage. And I can build it as well.
I really need to repurchase this. I have the Luminous Stick Foundation, which you guys have seen me use like a ton of times, and I love it. I really liked that one. I just didn't have it in the right shade for me, but I always applied it with a sponge. So I think it would be really interesting to try it with fingers and see how that works.
It's a different experience. It's a lot. That's why it's my Holy Grail, because it's a pretty full coverage and it's just versatile in that way.
Yeah. For me, I chose my 5-in-1 Suntegrity, which you guys won't be surprised by. I always talk about this, and in fact we have very differing opinions on this, so if you guys want to learn more about that, then definitely check out the QA after that. We talk about products that we don't agree on or have different opinions on. We definitely have different skin types, but for me, the like glow, all of that, I love this product. I pretty much wear it every day, and I pretty much wear it under like most foundations if I'm going out during the day. I will say, because it does have SPF in it, like I don't wear it if I'm going out at night. You don't need it, and also like flash photography, you're not gonna be looking too hot.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
Someone asked me a question about that once. And the thing that's interesting about a lot of clean makeup is that it all has minerals in it, and it all has some sort of zinc in it, and so that is one thing that is hard with clean beauty is nighttime makeup. I
will say though, the Ilia True Serum Foundation, it's a really nice one, and I've never had flashback from it. Okay. So I don't know, I don't remember if there's zinc in it or not, but if there is, it's never given me flashback, so it's worked out really well. So check that out if you guys are looking for one.
So my favorite setting powder of all time, this is the 14E Cosmetics. This is their Aloe Nourish Prime and Set. Really like this because it's really light and fluffy. And so it just wears really nicely over pretty much every concealer and foundation I have because it's just so light and fluffy. And I don't get creasing under my eyes with it. Okay. So it's just really, really nice. The texture is really nice.
I felt this texture, and it's unlike any powder I think I've felt before. Yeah. When she says it's light and fluffy, that's exactly what it is. It's like, it's velvety on your skin like, once it dries. It's silky. Super, super soft. I'm definitely going to try and get my hands on this because I really like it, and definitely with summer coming up, setting powder is a must. Yeah. With my Suntegrity too, it's also nice that with setting powder, which kind of brings me to this, which is my setting powder, Holy Grail. The Well People Bio-Based Baked Foundation.
What shade are you?
This is shade medium golden, which, would you describe my skin tone as medium golden?
No.
Yeah, I've never been I've never had medium or golden in the name of a product before.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
And I really like it. It's a really nice powder. I like it over my Suntegrity. Again, I mean, because they're my Holy Grail products, I pretty much use them every day. So like these two together are my ideal combination.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm just able to keep like, I'm holding another one of my...
It's okay.
It's just like one of those days,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Oh, I'm the shade light in this too. I don't know if I said that. But really good combination. You can keep the shine where you want it with this, and then you can mattify with the powder, and I just find it gives a really nice finish.
Nice, cool. So my favorite Holy Grail concealer, and it's hard because I kind of go back and forth between this one and then the Han Skincare Cosmetics one.
Oh, I've never tried their concealer.
It's pretty good. I'm actually wearing it today,
Ooh.
and I'm only wearing it, so I'm not wearing a base.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm definitely, is it like a doe foot applicator or what is it?
Yeah, it's a doe foot.
Okay.
It's pretty similar to this one, but
Okay.
this one is lighter. So the shade of this is C1, so it's the lightest shade, and it's
Okay.
really, really light because I'm very pale, clearly. So yeah, I have really liked this. It has some great coverage, but another thing, it's not super thick. It's pretty thin, but the coverage is really good.
Oh,
So,
that's really nice.
yeah, it's just a kind of different, and it does have the doe foot applicator as well.
I need to try more Fit Glow's products. I tried their eyeshadow palette, which I know we talked about in the video over on your channel, but I've been really curious about it because so many people talk about Fit Glow, and like it is kind of a hyped up brand. So
It is.
I'm happy to hear that the concealer kind of lives up to it. Maybe that'll be where I'll
I think
start.
that the concealer and the lip serums are the
People have
best
been asking
ones.
me about that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay, good to know. My concealer Holy Grail, just out of like pure use too. I haven't tried a whole bunch of concealers. I think I've tried about like 4 at this point.
Okay.
But I always reach for this one, and you guys can see like
It's almost,
yeah, I actually hit pan on it, which Reagan knows. Like we have a lot of products because we really enjoy testing them out. So when you actually hit pan on something,
it's an accomplishment.
it is an accomplishment. And this is probably also expired at this point. Like I should really get a new one.
No worries. If it doesn't smell, that's like your nose is the best
It's
indicator.
fine. Yeah, it's totally fine. I'm the shade light in this as well. And I just really like it. It's kind of like really easy to slap on your face, which is kind of a theme in terms of my Holy Grail products. It's like, what is the easiest thing to put on my face and looks okay without a lot of work?
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah, exactly. Really good coverage. It does crease a little bit under my eyes, so I always have to set it with powder. And yeah, if you like don't want to use a foundation, you can kind of use this as a foundation. So when you're traveling, it's just great to have with you. And it's also a good base for eyeshadows, but it will crease a little bit. So make sure you put like enough powder over the top of it.
I like that one too. I think it is a really good concealer. I'm the lightest shade of that one.
Okay, so like one beneath me. Yeah, mine is like a neutral to yellow undertone, and I think you showed me yours and it's more of like a pinky undertone.
Yeah, it is. Okay guys, so my favorite blush, and this is just, again, like you said, it's more the theme of this. I have a lot of things that I really, really like, but I just like the ease of use of Vapor's makeup. That's it's kind of the Vapor show over here with me. I really like their multi-use sticks. So I have this one in Impulse, but I have tons of these. So she saw my collection. I have probably 5. They're just really easy to use because I can use them as a shadow, I can use them as a blush, and I can use them as a lip. And a lot of multi-use sticks, I feel like you can only use them for one thing.
It's really true.
Even though they say you can use them for multiple things, some of them don't work as well as a lipstick or as an eyeshadow. So.
And now they actually make them in minis, which I'm a huge fan of. Like, I'm giving you crap for having a lot of the larger ones, but if you saw how many minis I have, you'd be like, be quiet. I have a ton of their minis. I love their minis. And I was helping my mom the other day with an order. She needed like a new blush, and immediately I thought of the multi-sticks. And I got her the color in Eros. I don't know if you've tried that.
I have that one too.
So pretty.
It is a pretty color.
They're just great, and they're super easy to work with, and they actually last a really long time. So
yep, agreed.
For blush, for me, this is actually the one that I reach for probably either like the same as Vapor or a little bit more, and that's just mainly because I love the color, and it looks kind of gross, so I apologize for that, but it's the Kosas Color and Light Cream Palette in 8th Muse. So it comes with like a little mirror, and it actually has a highlighter too, which is pretty, but I don't usually use it that much. But the blush in this I really, really like. I don't really know how else to describe it. It's kind of like the perfect pink for my skin tone. It lasts really well and it gives me a little bit more luminosity than the Vapor Sticks. So like if I'm wanting a long wear look, I'll definitely use the Vapor Sticks. But if I'm just doing like an everyday look and don't really mind if it kind of fades in a few hours, then I'll use this because it gives me that glow to my skin that I really like. And you can use this on your eyes, you can use this on your lips. I've had like really good experiences using it all over my face. And also the packaging is
it's really nice. I like Kosas stuff. I have a Kosas product in this. I've actually purchased that as a gift a couple of times because I think it makes a really nice gift.
Yeah.
But I've never purchased one for myself.
Oh my gosh, you have to.
Yeah.
I think you would really like it.
Yeah, I think I would too. Again, because I've swatched them, I've gotten them when I've been at Credo and stuff.
Yeah.
Just again as gifts, and they're really pretty.
They also have like a more orangey tone blush that I think would be really pretty on deeper skin tones.
Yeah. And they have also powder forms of this as well.
Yeah, that's true. I've never heard anything about their powder formed.
I think I purchased one for a friend and it was nice.
Okay, good.
I swatched it before I got it and it was really pretty.
Okay, that's good to know.
We have the same highlight.
Yay, in different forms.
Yeah, so I'll give my opinion of it and then Caroline can give hers.
Yeah.
So this is the Vapor Halo Moonlight. This has been my ride or die highlight since the beginning of me ever having highlights. So I think this is my 4th stick of this.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I've been using Vapor seriously for 5 years now, I think.
That's wild. Okay.
So yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And I just love this because it's nice and light, but at the same time, it has pretty decent pigmentation.
Yeah.
And I can wear this daily. I can also wear it with more nighttime looks. And I just have loved it. It just wears nice on my skin. It lays pretty, I don't think laying flat is the proper way to describe it, but it doesn't bunch up or anything. And it just looks super natural. And that's kind of what I like with the highlight, is something that really does attract the light to my face.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, we had to change the battery pack and did like a little break. We had some water, went to the bathroom, all that good stuff. But as we were saying about this product, I actually got it with Reagan. We went to a Beauty Heroes event and I feel the exact same way as you. I just think it's super natural. I'm not someone who likes any like big chunks of glitter or anything too harsh, and it catches the light in just a really natural way. That's really, really pretty. And I actually really like putting this on my eyelids too.
Really? I haven't really tried it like that.
It's really nice. It's super subtle again, but when like the light catches you, you get that kind of like glossy eyelid effect, and it's really, really pretty. So definitely check this out. Since both of us are recommending it, you know it's good.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good one. And they have a mini of that one too.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So I do have an eyeliner I just wanted to shout out really quick. So I love the Burt's Bees eyeliners. They're really, really good. They're
I've never tried any Burt's Bees products.
Their eyeliners and their blushes are probably their best drugstore clean beauty product out there kind of thing. This one's super good. I really like this. It has a nice payoff. It's really creamy.
Yeah.
And it stays in my waterline too, which is hard to find.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So this one, I have really enjoyed it. I have all the colors of it as well.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's that good.
Cool. Wow. I'll
And
definitely have to check that out.
You can get CVS coupons, and sometimes there's coupons.
I was gonna say I have a $3
Walgreens.
CVS note, so that's probably what I'll be purchasing with that.
Yep.
Because I don't need anything else, just makeup.
I get that. And then the palette that I have, this is the Honeybee Gardens. This is their Nude Renaissance palette. And this is a holy grail for me because I can do a lot with it. And I think that's kind of a theme of our products, is just ease of use.
Right.
I just feel like it's just a holy grail because I can get really light looks with it. I can build something up as well. It's pretty basic and neutral, and that's just what I like.
The colors are really pretty.
Yeah.
Are they matte or are they shimmer? Maybe a little of both?
It has a fair amount of both. So there's about 3 matte shades and then 4 shimmer and then 1 kind of more metallic.
Okay.
So
cool.
It's just a nice, simple palette that I get a lot of use out of.
Yeah. Yeah, and mine's, again, kind of up that alley. It's the Honest Beauty Get It Together eyeshadow palette, and this is also just affordability-wise, this is $19, which in the green beauty space, to get this many eyeshadows.
That's a really, really nice price.
There is a mirror to it, so it does make it nice for travel, and you just get all of these really great neutral colors that you can do a ton of looks with. And then you get this like really sparkly gold color, which I will say is very pretty, but a little bit temperamental. So I tend to stick with the other colors in here because this has a decent amount of fallout. So I kind of feel like you need to know what you're doing with it. But they're beautiful. There's mattes, there's shimmers. You get this really matte black, which is pretty pigmented, especially for the price range. And then you get this matte vanilla color. So these two are just like great essentials that I think anyone kind of needs. You can make a liner out of this, which is really nice. And yeah, just for the price, for the colors that you get, for the ease of use, I think this is a really great palette, and I continually reach for it and it still doesn't even look like I've made a dent in it. So I'm not really sure if it just like magically keeps refilling itself or what's going on, but
I thought it was new.
Yeah.
Like I was like, oh, yeah, you really like that. You got another one.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so definitely check this out. And this is also pretty accessible, so you can get it at Target. Even
That's important.
Yeah, like CVS's, I think maybe have them, some of them. But yeah, Amazon, you can get this. So it's pretty easy to find.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so this is my Kosas product that's a holy grail. I love their lipsticks. They're really good. This is shade Rosewater. I'm just going to swatch it.
Yeah,
so
really pretty.
It's just a nice basic color. And the pigmentation's good. The wear time's really good. How it wears down is nice as well because it wears down and it kind of tints the lips a little bit. So I love their lipsticks. I think they have some great products out there, and I think the packaging is just really nice. It has the magnetic close to it. So
it's really nice. I actually almost chose Rosewater as my like holy grail lipstick because it has been, and the one that I ended up choosing is a relatively new one for me. So that's why I was like hesitant, like should I choose it? Should I not choose it? But I ended up choosing it. And that's the Ritual de Fille Enchanted Lip Sheer in Narcissus. I know it looks really brown. I was actually very intimidated by it when I first got it from the detox market, but it's more pinky when you actually put on your lips. I actually almost gave this away because I was like, this is not my color. It's not going to work for me. It's too deep. But I've been wearing it pretty much every day since I got it, even when I'm not wearing like any other makeup. I just find that it's like a really pretty neutral my lips, but a little bit like pinker browner.
It looks really nice on you.
Yeah,
it does pay off a lot different than it is in the tube.
Only thing is, I can't figure out the smell of it. What does it smell like to you?
It's lavender?
That's okay. I think it is. I thought it was like, is it eucalyptus? Is it like it's something kind of like herby, florally, and I actually really like it. It's also kind of like clay-like. Do you know what I mean by that?
I get that.
And it looks intimidating because it looks really matte, but when you actually put it on your lips, it's super, super soft. It doesn't settle into lines or anything like that, and it wears really nicely. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting more of these and definitely trying more of this brand because I've heard that they have really great products.
They do. I like their eye pods. They're expensive. They're $38 a little pot, but they are very nice. They're one of the best clean cream shadows I've tried, and also their highlights are good as well.
Oh man, I have so much that I want to try.
I had someone make a comment that was something like, oh, there's just always a new indie brand popping up, and I was like, tell me about it. Like, even as a blogger,
it's overwhelming.
Yeah, it's overwhelming for us too.
Yeah, and I think what's hard too is just like deciphering like, you know, what brands are just jumping on the trend and then what brands are like really ethically green and all of that good stuff.
Exactly. So. It is. It's really hard.
But anyway, those are all of our Holy Grail products.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see how they actually apply, then head over to Reagan's channel. Again, that's Reagan Hart. I will link everything down below so it's super easy for you guys to find. Thank you so much for coming onto my channel.
Thank you for having me.
We're gonna go grab some tea or something like that. And I guess I will see you guys next week. So bye.
Bye guys.